My name is Eric Davis. I work for the City of Austin, Austin Water Utility. We are NELAC accredited, so we're held to the NELAC standard. Because we also do regulatory drinking water, wastewater, we're also held to the 40 CFR 136 and 141. And then also because of drinking water, EPA has the EPA certification manual. So we have basically lots of regulations as well as our accreditation standard to go to. So it's not just one thing that we're being held to. One of the things I'm really excited about is to do the gap analysis. Once we get it all in there and get it all tagged up, we can see kind of where our holes are. Plus, it also helps when it comes to when the auditor says, okay, we're reading your documents and we didn't see really how how are you taking care of this issue. You can go and say, okay, well, that's this standard, that means it's this document, and this is where we take care of it. Also, we have some annual trainings that I'd like to move more online, so we don't all have to meet, because to meet and get everybody all together is difficult when you have 3 different locations and you have to start scheduling 3 different meetings and people are driving around everywhere. So if I can create something online that they can do, especially if it's like an annual thing where it's pretty much the same information every year, just put some on there that they have to review, answer a few questions, say they understood, and move on down the road. It saves us a lot of time in that kind of thing. It's not just the flexibility of being able to create what you want in the workflows and the tests and organize your documents however you want. It's also the flexibility that Qualtrics themselves have the flexibility of being able to change things and tweak things and make it better for what you really need it for, because you really don't know what you need until you start using it. Qualtrics really listens to what the customers are wanting, and then they prioritize it, and then they also, with the AHA and stuff, you're able to find out, okay, is this something that everybody wants, or is this something that just one little person needs? And by people being able to vote on things, it really pushes things up in the priority list, which is nice, because then, Qualtrics, figures out, okay, what is important and what's kind of the stuff that maybe we'll do later. Mainly, we chose Qualtrax because it solved so many of our pain points and issues that we have in the lab. It was, we have a lot of these little things that are all over the place, and it kind of combined them all into one thing that we have to control, instead of having to get, software for this and software for that, document control. And then also we use it for other kinds of trackings. We are implementing new LIMS, and one of the things that we decided to do was track the implementation of the LIMS itself, and we were able to put some checklists of things that needed to get done, and these checklists went out to different people and they're checking them off. And what we can do is we can pull a report of all the items that have been checked off, and we can kind of track our progress, because management was getting really worried that we're not making any progress because it doesn't look like anything's done. It's like, well, parts of these things are getting done, they're just not complete yet. And so it allowed us to kind of show management progress, even though maybe the whole project wasn't done yet. It put it at a finer level that we could actually use. We can, print out something for the auditor that's all our nonconformances, and it's got the general info, but they want more specifics, we can actually pull up the workflow of that corrective action.